everyone, welcome back to England's History. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Quest Q60. You've got the Q range, which is the new range of Quest products, going from the Q5 all the way up to the Q60. This is the top end of the range. Let's have a look at the back of the box and it tells you what's in there. Let's go and have a look now. Okay, so let's have a look at the Quest Q60. There's 5 different modes, and some of them have also got 2 modes in. So there's 5, 6, 7 modes in total. Park mode, which is a very fast recovery speed, great for getting in amongst the trash. The field mode is decent recovery speed, but with better depth, so that's great for general searching. You've got beach mode 1 and 2, which is for the dry and wet sand. You've got gold 1 and 2, which is for different types of mineralised soil. Higher kilohertz, great for getting the small stuff. And you've got the Casher mode, which is a very deep mode, great for getting the deep targets, larger targets at depth. Hell of a lot going on with the new Quest Q60. We go around all the different settings that you've got. Everything's on the back of the box. It tells you everything that you need to know about all the features and functions. Pinpoint mode. Got audio and vibration, battery status, target ID, which goes around. It's a 50 scale target ID. Sensitivity gauge. In the settings, you've got a target ID selection, which is your discrimination. Threshold level, tone selection. You've got multiple tones you can choose from. The tone space, which would also be called tone breaks. And you can decide where you want the tones to break. So you can have the iron tone stopping at a certain number, then you've got the mid tones and the high tones, and you can select where you want them to change. The ferrous sensitivity, which is like your iron bias as such, it's like a discrimination built into discrimination. That is, if you're getting tricked by iron a lot, maybe if you're new to the machine, you can change the ferrous sense so you're getting tricked by iron less. But then when you get more used to the machine, if you're in a real good area where some good stuff's coming up and there's a lot of iron, like a Roman settlement, you will change that so you've got more chance of getting the desired targets close to iron. It's a good feature, that is. You've got multiple frequencies, 5, 14 and 21. Single frequency, so you select that to suit the ground that you're searching. You can also use the Quest Go app. It comes up with a Q in the middle of the screen. That's updatable through the cloud. You've got a ground balance feature, you've got wireless audio, wireless headphones, which are really nice. I'll show you them in a minute. You've got the LCD backlight, which you can change, 3 different settings. You've got the depth gauge, got the information, it's got non-character blocks, provides further information on the selected menu, settings or function, which is just telling you what's going on when you're changing the settings. Programs, you've got 7 different programs, 5 different sets, and the beach and the gold have 2 in each. You've got the accept and reject button, so you can discriminate targets, unwanted targets. And you've got the ground balance feature, which is obviously to ground balance the machine. Especially you'll do this if you're in mineralised soil, tricky conditions. Do a ground balance, which will iron out the mineralisation and make your machine perform a lot better. And then last of all, you've got the pinpoint button. Right, let's get the machine out of the box. In the box you've got your catalogue, instruction manual and warranty. There's a warranty card. You've got, oh, that's a nice one, isn't it? A wireless module, so you can use different headphones if you want to. So there's a wireless module. You've got the large jack that goes in there, and you could use any headphones that go with that. That's really nice, that is. That's really nice. The Y3 WRX. That's cool. Loads of other bits and bobs, stickers, cables, loads of cables, loads of rubbers for your put to your coil. Velcro strap for your coil cable. You've got your strap for your armrest. You've got charger lead, a charger lead magnetic, which clicks on. I'll show you that in a minute. They give you that. Oh, that's really good. So there's the adapter for your headphones. You can use that, which plugs into the headphones that come with it. Or you take that out. You've got the mini jack adapter. So if your headphones are the large jack, you just push them in. Or if you want to use the ones with the smaller jack, plug that in, and there's the jack adapter. So you can use any headphones with this metal detector, which is very good. These are awesome. These are, get out of the bag so you can listen to the rustling. These headphones are top quality. These are the headphones, they adapted these years ago to suit the Deus, and these were I only used these headphones with the Deus because the audio was absolutely brilliant. So they're going to be good. They're wireless, they're not Bluetooth. They used to be Bluetooth, but they've gone back to a wireless because it's probably a better connection. There's your stamp. There's the Quest. It's just noticed that. That's quick release. Oh, that's handy, isn't it? I like that. We'll go through this in a minute though when I get it all out and put it together. Okay, and then we've got a new coil in here, a new one, new type, which I've heard, yeah, that's loads better than the other older coils. The older coils were good, they worked alright, but they was a bit weighty. This is a lot lighter. What's it called? The Beast. Turbo Beast. Right, let's see how easy it is to put together. Straight out of the box. Right. You look at the numbers, you want to be able to read the numbers the right way around, so that's obviously the way that goes. Slide that in, click. And cam's really good. Bloody hell, yeah. No wobble or nothing. Bloody hell, that's well good design that is, the cam's on that. And like I said before in the video, it's quick release now. So if you're a bit bigger or smaller, just do it to suit, so it's super comfy. Tiny adjustments if need be. Push that up. That's solid. Build quality so far looks wicked. Okay, let's put the coil on. 2 rubbers, a little grommet, and the bolt and nut. Put the rubbers in either side. Put the coil on. You want the coil lead at the back. Push that in. Slide your pin through, your bolt. Make sure it comes through the other side. If you don't, back off. Put the little grommet in there, you'll see how it goes, it can only go one way. The bolt goes through the grommet to the other side, put your nut on, drop the nut on it, tighten that up. Pretty simple. So that is it. All I've got to do now is put the cord cable on. So you want to know, you stand up, get it to roughly the height you want it to be. Okie dokie, and then over the top, wind it round, not overly tight, want a little bit of slack in it. Push it in, twist the connection until it goes tight, then push in again and give it that last little tweak. You know that's completely firm now. And then obviously, because if you have your cable too tight around there, so if you had it that tight, when that coil tries to come down, yeah, if you put force on that to straighten it, you're going to ruin that there. So you always have a bit of slack, not too much, so your coil can move. Top tip of the day. Okay, so that's it, that's ready to go. And it feels a solid bit of kit. That feels really, really good. I do like the idea of that new coil being a bit lighter. Big difference that is. Right, let's have a look at the control box. So these are the headphones. Absolutely beautiful. They're really snug on the head, comfy, great for the winter. And in the summer, if you wanted to use lightweight headphones, it's not so sweaty, you can use any aftermarket headphones that will fit into this little wireless module if you want to be wireless, or you can connect it to the bottom of the metal detector. So turn the wireless module on, just twist the knob, and that will automatically link to the Quest Q60. Put your headphones in there. And like I said earlier, you've got the jack adapter. So if your headphones have got the large jack, just plug it straight in, or you can put the adapter in and put your small headphones in, like the mini jack ones. On the wire-free side, you've got your where a mini jack will go in if you want to connect it to your control box. Plug that into there, and then plug that into there. The charging side is the one with the power button. Pull that out and put your mini USB charger in there. But they are very, very, very nice headphones. I've just found this out by trying to put the charger lead on. You can't put it on the wrong way. If you try and put it on the wrong way, the magnet just pushes you off. It's like, what? You know, you've got the magnets, you turn them opposite ways, it's just throwing you off. It won't let you put it on. That's really strange. You go that way, push, it connects straight away. Nice strong connection with the magnet, and obviously you put that into your plug charger, and that will charge up. This little screw under here, you have to have that on for it to be waterproof, which is waterproof up to 5 meters, I believe. Yeah, 5 meters, which is 16 feet. Undo that. When you take that off, that is your port to plug your headphones in, mini jack. But if you're doing that, it's not going to be waterproof, so you can only use that on land. As soon as you go anywhere near water, make sure that is screwed in and there's no grit or debris inside as you do it, else it will void it. And you don't want the water getting in because it will ruin it. Okay, let's fire up the Q60. Just push the top middle button, tap it once, you'll see it loading up. Boom. There you go. So this is the main screen. On the left hand side you've got 2 buttons, which is your volume for your speaker or for your headphones. As you go through it, you slowly drop the volume and the numbers go down. Well, the lines go down on the speaker. If you hold it all the way down, it goes into vibration mode. You see the 2 wiggly lines on the top. Don't know if you can see that with the screen because it is reflecting a lot. Nothing we can do about that. That's going to happen. But we'll talk you through it. On the right hand side, you've got the wireless mode, which is for your wireless headphones, not Bluetooth. They're wireless now, which would probably be a better connection. All you do is tap that once, and that as soon as you tap it, it's searching for your headphones. So what you do, turn your headphones on, and that will link instantly. Tap that to turn it off. The backlight. Tap the bottom right button. It's on. You got 1, and then it's on full, and then it's off. So off, low, high. That's that. Then we've got the bottom buttons. Okay, so if you want to change the sensitivity, you just push the pull up and down button. Sensitivity goes up, sensitivity goes down. Simple as that. Always run your sensitivity. If I got into the field, I'll turn the sensitivity all the way up, start detecting. If it's erratic, just drop your sensitivity until it stabilises. That's it. And then you know you're running it as high as you can. Like, you want it to have a little bit of chirpiness. If you have it dead quiet, you're not running it to the maximum capabilities of that field. And then you've got your pinpoint button.
hold your pinpoint down. Let me just do this for you. Hold the pinpoint down. The higher the tone, the closer you are to the target underneath the centre of the coil. And then you've got the ground balance button here, the bottom right. Let's do a ground balance. Hold the bottom right button. Keep pumping until the numbers stabilise, and then just release and let go. It's not going to do a proper ground balance in the garden with all the iron around. Another way, when you've done the ground balance, you could do your ground balance and then just push the pinpoint button, which takes you straight back to the detecting mode. So that's all the buttons so far. The last button is the menu button, which will take you across these menus at the bottom. Tap it once, you're into the discrimination mode. Push the up, see the numbers changing. So say if I want to discriminate the first three notches, I'll select the bottom one and then push the top right button, and up again, top right button, up again, top right button, and now I've discriminated the first three segments, and you can take that up as far as it will allow. But I wouldn't recommend that you put too much discrimination on, because you will lose targets. I will like to use it with zero discrimination, so you can hear the iron and the good targets next to each other. Okay, go across again. We've got the tones. You can have pitch, which is a low tone from there. I think it's 50 segments. So you've got a low tone, and it slowly goes up with the increments to a high pitch tone, so you get an idea of what the metal is in the ground. I would prefer 2 or 3 tones. So, and that is exactly what it is. You've got a 2 tone, which is iron and good signal. 3 tone, which will be iron, mid, high. 4 tone, which will be iron, mid, high, and high. And you can adjust those tones. You can adjust the tone breaks in the next section, which is another speaker with a break. So that means your tone break. So we go into the tone break now. So I can push up and down, and it's changing where the tone break of the iron will be. Again, you don't want that too high. You need to find out, get some nails, put it over the coil, find out where the iron comes up, which will probably be about 10, 12, something like that. But it might be low. We'll have to do a little test on that. I'll do 2 more videos on this. I'll do a video on recovery speed. I'll do a video on the depth test. And I'll do another one in the field. I'll do 3 more videos on the Quest Q60, just so you get an idea of what the machine does. And we'll also do that little thing I was talking about, which will be find out where the iron comes in, the low. Big iron's going to get tricks. It tricks every machine, but we need to know where the small nails are coming in, so you can set your tone break to suit. So we leave it at 12 for now, and then if you want to do the next tone up, you push the menu button again, and see it's changing. So you've got a tone break at 10, say, then the next tone break will be at 45, and then the next is a high pitch tone, so low, medium, high. That depends on what mode you're in, on what tones. And you've got FE, which is your FE sensitivity, and that's how sensitive the machine is to iron. Will it about it getting tricked by iron? So you adjust that to suit. If you want to get in amongst, you might get tricked by iron more, but you adjust your FE sense, open it right up, and you can see iron, and you'll see the small targets closer to iron. But if you don't want to do that and you're getting tricked too much, you just adjust it the other way, and it will just blank out the iron. But by blanking out the bigger iron, you will miss some of the small targets that are close to it. But it all depends on weighing up the situation of what's going on in the field that you're on. So that's the FE sense. Then across, the last one is your frequencies and kilohertz. Okay, so you go into that and push down or push up to suit. You've got 5 kilohertz, which is good for bigger targets or pots, etc., or large coins. Slow recovery speed, better depth in the 5 kilohertz. 14 kilohertz, which is a great all-round frequency to be using. It's good for large targets and small targets, but it doesn't specialise in either. But it's good all-round. But then if you want to go for the small stuff, you go up to 21 kilohertz, and and that's going to be brilliant for the little small hammer coins, etc. To change modes, hold the grain balance button, bottom right, and then you push the up button. So hold that down. See, it cycles into it's gone to field, beach 1, beach 2, gold 1, gold 2, and cache mode. Then back to part mode. So that's how you change the different modes. That is all of the features and functions on the Quest Q60. Let's see how it performs. On the next video, I'm going to be showing you a recovery speed test, and like I said, after that it'll be a depth test, and after that we use it out in the field and see how we get on and do some live digs on targets.